Hey friends, Luke here, and in this video I want to introduce you firstly to my new wife. We got married about 6 weeks ago.
Hi everybody, I'm Leisan.
And she's going to be a part of the channel going forward. And she's the reason I've been absent for the last 18 months because we've been getting to know each other in Turkey, out of all places. So I've been spending a lot of time over there, and we got wed in Antalya on the beach, and well, it was amazing.
Yeah, it was beautiful, it was lovely.
So she's back here in the UK with me now, and we're building this campervan behind us, which is a 2009 Peugeot Expert, and we want to take you on the journey of building it together. You're going to be in charge of more of the interior design. I'm going to be in charge of more of the mechanics and maybe layouts and that kind of stuff. So
I have some good ideas, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do. And it's going to be a good, good first project together.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to go travel in the UK, so...
Even though you've seen more of it than I have anyway.
Yeah, welcome on this journey with us.
Yeah, welcome to the new Talks, dear. And, well, let me show you around the van and what our plans are for us. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear, there's a thunderstorm coming in at the moment, so I'm trying to get this filmed before the rain hits us, because those clouds look absolutely awful. So let me show you around the van and what we've got for our money. So this is a 2009 Peugeot Expert long wheelbase E7, and the E7 is a taxi variant of the TP model, which is a passenger variant of the van, so it gets a bit complicated. But the reason I went for an E7 taxi rather than a TP or just a plain van is firstly, it's fully converted out in the back in terms of the headliners there, all the plastics, all the important stuff. There's glass around the sides opening doors, and a lift tailgate, so all that stuff is great. But all that stuff comes on a TP, so why the E7 specifically over that? Well, the main reason is just price, because I paid for this van £1,250, and well, for the money, I think it's a cracking van. And yes, being a taxi, the mileage is a little bit up there. It's around 250,000 miles, but it's been well cared for. I mean, taxis have to go through two strenuous checks every year, which is a lot more intense than what a regular passenger car has. And the person who's owned this really has depended on it for their livelihood. So I bought this with the belief that it's been well maintained. Yes, it does need some jobs to do into it, but it should ultimately be a good vehicle. And if this was a TP model with, let's say, 130,000 miles on, I'd probably be paying £4,000, maybe £5,000 for it. But anyway, let me show you around the van. A few little specific features, stuff that's not too good, stuff that is good. And yeah, let's get familiarised with it. So the bodywork on this van overall is really, really good for a 14-year-old's vehicle. Compared to a works van, this would be near immaculate. But there is a little bit of a scratch here on the wing, which is not too bad because it is a silver van after all. But I will be doing something about that at some point. And then moving down the side, you can see that it's all really good. It's just dirty at the moment because I never cleaned it. Panels are nice and straight, no deep scratches. But when you do get to the back, there is a little bit of a crease back here and a small dent in the rear quarter. This hopefully should be something like a dent specialist could push out. So before I start sticking all the interior in, I want to get this popped out so it's nice and straight. Moving on to the back of it, one thing I do really like being a TP is that it's got the lift tailgate, which is great for a campervan. So it's it's going to be nice. Going to have the seat here to sit. You can sit out the back, and even if it starts raining, we're going to be able to have stay sheltered. This is going to be really, really nice. I'll show you more of the inside in a minute, but we'll carry on around the outside. One thing I do like about the taxi variants is they have this cool little spoil on the back, which I do think really looks nice compared to the standard van. And this one also has the alloy wheels, and all of the taxi ones have the 2-litre HDI engine with a 6-speed manual transmission and air conditioning, so it's really good spec to begin with for a campervan. And someone already has done the courtesy of tinting the glass, which is also awesome. So let's go have a look at the other side. Here's where the bad things kind of start with the van. Can you make it through there? Okay, so if I shut the driver's side door, we've got a little bit of a dent here again. Quite soft, that should be able to be popped out. No damage to the paint. The actual side of the van again, very, very tidy. But down here, ultimately, with the busters, and it's not massively bad, but it does need patching up and probably cutting out up to here, filling in, welded, all that kind of stuff, and then obviously painted and then going through an MOT. So that's kind of one of the most important tasks need to be done. This rusting, I have kind of chipped away all the rust around it, see how far back it went, but it needs to go a little bit further up than that. But yeah, I mean, the guy was honest with that when I bought the van, and it's one of the reasons why the van was cheap. But they do tend to rust around here, these vans, so this is not like the only example of it that's going to do that. But thankfully it's more to the outer sill and the rear wheel arch, so it's not too bad in terms of structural. Moving on to the inside of the van though. I've actually stripped this out at the moment, so I'll show you some stuff on screen of what it was like before, but it's a good size in here. Let's open up some more doors, let's get this light. And yeah, it's obviously not a high roof, so we are going to have to crouch down a bit, but that's kind of the vibe I want to go for with this van, because I don't want it to look like a camper van. I want it to look like just a regular passenger vehicle instead, because I want it to stay kind of low key. So we're going to have the bed along here, which I will go more into the layout of the van in future videos. The kitchen's going to be here, and then we're going to have maybe a wardrobe or closet here with this as the main entrance. So yeah, that's we're actually at the point now where we're going to stick the floor into the van, and that's when the fun stuff really starts to happen. I am just super excited now to carry on with the rest of it, and in the next video I'm actually going to be sticking the floor in this van, so that one should be coming very soon, because right after this is filmed, like that thunder, it's constant, I've never heard like that. And yeah, so right after this video, it doesn't pour down, I'm going to start fitting the floor, so I'll see you in that video. So once again, say bye to Leisan.
Hi there!
And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. So if you like this video, give it a like, subs if you loved it, and we'll see you soon.